Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a final part of our preview of the Evolve beta that ran in January of this year. If you have missed out on any of the other parts of this preview, do not worry, as there will be annotations at the end of the video, and as well as that, we will have every single one of these videos in a playlist on our main YouTube channel. So we've covered everything from the monsters to the hunters, and even covered the basics of the tutorial. But now it's time to have a chat about what I thought of the game overall. And the first thing I have got to say coming out of the gate is colour me impressed. Evolve plays very well. Everything from the gameplay and how it's mapped to a keyboard and a gamepad, and how well those buttons feel whenever you hit an ability or you shoot a monster right in the face. It just feels great. Anything from the graphics that makes the game look outstanding, especially when you're in these areas where it can go from daytime to nighttime, from dry and a little bit puddly here and there, to even going full-on thunderstorm in the middle of an epic battle with a huge monster. It's great. And my biggest concern was, of course, the netcode, because a game of this stature, which has a huge emphasis on multiplayer, if you don't have a good netcode, it's gonna be tough to really support the game as of launch. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, this netcode is great. 2K obviously know what they're doing with netcode. I've had no problems with any of the Borderlands titles, especially on PC, but this game's netcode is up there even a little bit further. Little to no lag, little to no connection problems with anyone, anywhere in the world. This game has impressed me over and over again. But with that said, I still have my worries and I still have my problems with Evolve. So allow me to explain. My one major concern about the game is, of course, the DLC practices, and I'm a little bit concerned about it. Now, if you don't understand what I'm kinda getting at here, if you pre-order Evolve before it's released, you basically get the chance to have everything unlocked and in your hands as soon as you open up the game. That's it. And for me, personally, I find that to be stupid. Very stupid. And my main reasoning behind it is simply because the whole point of grinding through the game with all the different characters and then unlocking a character and feeling as if you've been given a really good reward from fighting constantly, honing your craft with the right classes or with the right monster, learning how to use their skills and their movesets, learning on how to be a good teammate or how to be the ultimate monster, the ultimate beast. And you get rewarded for that when you unlock something new. But with this, what are you getting? If you have everything released to you, if you have everything given to you, simply because you pre-ordered the game, that is a massive chunk of the rewarding factor of the game gone. Because now what are you going to aim for? The achievements? Maybe a few extra emblems and stickers? That's it. And for me, that's a really big worry about the game. I have to personally recommend to people, if you are going to get Evolve, either don't pre-order it or don't get the version that will be in stores that will have everything unlocked for you as soon as you buy it. Get this game vanilla. Do yourself a favor and do not support this DLC practice, because I want you guys to play the game and love it how I've loved it, and feel rewarded when you unlock something new. Not just pick it up, have everything at your disposal on launch, and think to yourself, well, now what? Now, my second concern about the game is more of a concern that I had back in the day when I first talked about Titanfall. And I like Titanfall. I thought Titanfall was a very good game. It was very much more interesting than the other FPSs at the time, especially in comparison to Battlefield or Call of Duty. And there was just one huge problem I had with Titanfall. That problem being that unless you were going to be very committed to Titanfall because everything was at your disposal, but only if you were ever online, you were having to go back into the game on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to really get your money's worth out of it. And Evolve feels exactly the same way. Evolve is very much a game where, yes, it does have a single player component, but the base and chunk of the game is built around multiplayer. And so if you're not taking advantage of that and you're not jumping into the game on a daily, weekly, monthly basis as soon as you purchase it, then you're not going to get your money's worth out of it. Especially if you're buying it for £60 or $60. The game is good. I do not want to say that it's bad. This game is good. Just like Titanfall. It is really good, but it does fall under the same problems as Titanfall. If you're not going to be as committed, if you're not going to play the online, if you're going to suddenly feel like not playing the game a month, 2 months, 3 months in, then you may not get your money's worth. So ladies and gents, that is my overall look at Evolve from my personal opinion. Would I recommend it to people? Yes, I would, but only recommending it if 1, you do not support that pre-order incentive. I personally think it's really bad, and I don't like the fact that they're just giving you everything. I would want you to earn it, and I would want you to feel rewarded when you unlock a new character, unlock a new monster, and you get something new to play with. So I would recommend getting this game without the pre-order incentives if you can, because that is disgusting. I will also recommend Evolve to anyone out there that feels as if they need a new gaming experience to get behind and really get committed with. Evolve will give you that. It will give you an experience that will reward you for being committed. But if you're not going to be as committed to that as you would be with, say, Titanfall, with, say, Blacklight Retribution, Warframe, and MMO, if you're not at that level of commitment, you might not get your money's worth out of Evolve, and you may only play it for a few months until the next big game on your radar becomes available. So ladies and gents, those are my thoughts. Go out there, try out Evolve if you can. It's coming out on Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4 and PC. My personal pick is for the PC, but if you are going to get it on any other console, try and get it on next gen, because that's where it's going to shine. If you have any comments about my thoughts on any part of this preview, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. It would be great to see what you think about Evolve. And if you are curious as to any of the other things I've talked about and you may have missed out, the annotations will be on screen now for you to have a click and have a look at some of the other thoughts that I had. Or if you're reading this on our preview article on videogamesuncovered.com, why did you scroll through everything? Why don't you just scroll back up and you'll be able to see all the other videos with all my other thoughts and opinions on the rest of the game. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. I'm Dom the Expert of Calls from videogamesuncovered.com. This has been my personal preview look into the Evolve beta from January 2015, and I will be seeing you on the other side.